Hello, this is Sergey Sulashin. Welcome to my new blog Cashflow. The reason why I introduced this blog is quite simple. I want to help you getting rich. I want to help you acquire a greater wealth. Well, every time I walk along the street, I see gifted, talented, skilled people which have something that have something in their heads. For example, IT skills. I don't know anything about computers, but those people know much. And sometimes they even earn a lot of money. However, in the end, they are still poor. They maybe have a small house, a small car, not a good wife, I don't know. Well, maybe you are one of these people who have a very good ability for a special area. But however, you haven't seen through the secrets how to get rich, the secrets of the rich people. In this video and in the following videos, I will show you ways how to get rich. In advance, I would be glad if you give my video a like or if you enjoyed it. The secret how to get rich, how to make money is quite easy. You have to let your money work for you. You have to let your money work for more money. Your money must create more money. That's the simple formula. Your money has to create more money. I want to make one example. Imagine there are 100 random people in the United States, and I give each one of them $30,000. What happens after 1 year, what do you think? Well, at least 40 of these would have thought the following. Wow, it's great! I have $30,000. What shall I do with these? The new Chrysler costs $60,000. Which means I take these 30,000, borrow another 30,000 from the bank, and I'm buying me my dream car. And then I'm cruising with it, I don't know, some things, they will know what to do. Well, the second group, the white majority of 55, would bring the money to the bank and save it. Well, at first sight, it seems very sensible. However, for me, it's still questionable, because the interest rate at recent times in the United States is only below 1%, which means it isn't quite much. In fact, inflation is higher than the interest rate. So you would lose money in the end if you invest in if you save your money in this way. However, the remaining 5% of these 100 people would have taken a greater risk. They would have taken the risk and invested the money in valuable shares, in well-chosen real estates, and they would have achieved a reward of 5% till 20%. Let's analyze this case. The first group, which has taken a loan for a Chrysler, well, look at this car. It seems beautiful, but in the future, in 2 years, this car will be worth less than the half of the present value. It's obviously not a good investment. It isn't really. But these people, after 2 years, will have to pay their what they have borrowed, their borrowed money back, and they would have to pay the interest on the borrowed money also back. Of course, the interest isn't high, but it is an additional loss in this case. Never ever take a loan for a consume. You mustn't take a loan for your consume. It isn't quite good. Well, the second group saved the money, and they achieved a slight loss due to inflation. Well, your grandma might have done the same thing. It's not bad, but you can't obviously not get rich, because you are losing money. That can't be good. But now look at the secret of the remaining 5%. They invested in things which created money. The shares are shares from companies. Companies are paying you out dividends. They are achieving return on investment, and this return on investment is also in the value of the company within. And you can sell your share later to a higher price, and you are taking in the dividends. And real estates, of course, you can rent it. Well, at all, what is money? What is money? It's just an illusion. Just imagine, if President Obama tells you tomorrow that the US dollar is unsafe, that maybe Russian ruble will, I don't know, will get greater even than the US dollar. Well, it's very optimistic, I think. But let us assume Obama says the US dollar is unsafe. Of course, the value of the US dollar will sink. Although there is no movement in any case which would have which would have triggered this movement. Whatever. Money is an illusion. What is behind the money? It has no intrinsic value. However, real estates and shares have a value. They are creating cash. They are creating money. Well, however, when you're buying shares or real estates, you have to make sure they're profitable. If you can manage this, you will get additional money and you will get rich. We will see this secret about about investing in the right way in the later videos. A last rule for today: don't consume too much, and above all, no luxury goods at first place. If you buy a Ferrari today at 200,000 US dollars, then you will only get 50,000 US dollars back in 2 years. Also, each state is taxing the consumer enormously. Invest your money, because each US dollar you get will bring you more US dollars. Let your money work for yourself. Let your money work for more money. That is the secret of how to get rich. How you should invest and the secret of the interest rates I will tell you in the next videos. It is a great pleasure for me to answer your questions and comments. Thank you for listening. I would be glad if you would accompany me and my video in the next videos. Thank you. Goodbye.